Hey. I was just about to leave you a message. I was waiting for you to pick up, and then I realized it's late for you, isn't it? Sorry, it feels strange having to factor in the time difference when I call you. I'm still not really used to this, it seems. No, everything is fine. Really, if this is a bad time, I can always call you back tomorrow. Are you sure? Alright then. Just don't go messaging me tomorrow about how tired you are. I did give you an out after all. What's on my mind? Well, first things first, I know you've been wondering. Things are going well at school. My host family is very nice. The mom, especially Carla, she's very sweet and very attentive, just like our mom. The dad, Grisha, he's a bit absent, but he's a doctor, so I guess that's to be expected. And their son, Aaron, he's No. Well, not exactly. He's about a month younger than I am. And he was very nice to me when I first got here. He's great at school. He's very nice to me there. And he even introduced me to one of his friends. The issue is, well, it seems silly to say this, but I really, really like him. Like him. God, I must sound like I'm in elementary school. But I really do think that I might be developing a crush on him. And I really don't know what to do. I'm sorry, what was that? The audio's a bit buggy sometimes. Has he given me any signs that he likes me back? If he has, I certainly haven't noticed. Well, I have tried to give him some signs, but I don't think he appreciates them very much. No. I don't know. I don't know if this would be considered obvious, but I try to look out for him when we're at school. He and his friend Armin are... Well, I don't mean this in a bad way, but they're a bit on the nerdy side. They like some very obscure things, and that leads to them getting teased a lot. I know, it's ridiculous. You would think that people would have grown up a bit by now, but it would seem not. So, I try to stick up for them. Mainly Aaron, but Armin too, of course. He's very sweet, and he's a great friend. They both deserve some protection. But when I do this, Aaron gets very upset, and he says that I embarrassed him. I know. I know that he's... Well, I was going to say that he's a mature young man, but that isn't exactly true. He gets into fights a lot at school, and I just don't want to see him getting into more trouble than he can handle. And whenever he tries to handle the bullies himself, it usually ends with him getting into a physical altercation, and then he gets suspended or he gets detention. Don't get me wrong, some of them do deserve it, but I just want to try and keep him out of that if I can. I know. I know he can handle himself, and I shouldn't be doing this just because I like him, especially when he doesn't appreciate it, and especially when he doesn't learn from his mistakes. But I don't know, I feel like I really it feels more like I need to protect him. And at home, here, I mean, I try to make up for it by helping him with his studies, helping him with chores. I don't know, I feel like I'm trying so many things, trying to help him, but he doesn't like that, and short of just letting him get hurt, letting him get in trouble, I don't know what else I can do. See, I thought about that. I thought about telling him how I feel. There's a dance that's coming up, and I was going to ask him if he wanted to go with me. But the thing is, I'm worried that if I tell him and he doesn't feel that way, things will just be uncomfortable here. I mean, I'm going to be living here with him, with his friends, with his parents, for the entire school year. And if I tell him and he doesn't feel the same, I'm not going to enjoy being here. That's another thing. I did try talking to Armin about it, but those two are practically joined at the hip. There's barely a chance for me to talk to him, and I do have his number, but I don't know. I guess I'm just scared. Don't play that card. I know, I was always the brave little sister who was never scared of anything, but this, it scares me. Stop pushing. I mean it. Stop. Fine. There's another girl. There's a girl who always talks to Aaron and wants to sit with him at lunch, and she asks to study with him. I think she likes him too, and he seems to be on very good terms with her. He seems to enjoy being around her, and I don't know what to expect when two people like each other. I don't know what that looks like, especially if neither one of them is saying anything, but isn't that what it looks like? I'm scared that if I try to ask Armin about it, that he'll say Aaron likes this other girl, that he's planning to ask her to the dance, and that we'll just all go as a group and I'll have to see them together. And God, I feel ridiculous talking about this like it's some super horrible thing. I mean, it's like middle school all over again. Every small thing feels like it's the most important thing in your life, and even if you know that isn't true, you can't stop it from feeling that way. So, as ridiculous as it seems to be feeling this way, every time I imagine the two of them ending up together, every time I think about him talking about her, showing pictures of her to his friends, there's this horrible feeling in my chest like I'm being stabbed with an icicle. It's cold and painful, and it makes everything hurt. And I know that if I want any chance with him, any chance at all, I need to tell him how I feel, but I am just so scared that if I offer up my heart to him, he'll turn it away without a second thought. And then I'll be left trying to pick up the pieces. I can't just give up on this and let it die. I can't just give up on the ridiculous dreams that I keep having of us being together and going on dates, and I know it's unrealistic, but getting married someday. I can't give up that dream. I can't feel like I am dying all the time. I need to know what to do. No, it isn't just because you're a boy. It's because I trust you. You always looked out for me when we were younger. You always took care of me when our parents weren't able to. When they were at work, making sure that they could take care of us, you looked after me and you treated me with so much kindness and so much love. You treated me like I was your child and not just your sibling. You always protected me and you always made me feel safe. And you're far enough away that you can just have as much information as is necessary to tell me what to do. You don't get wrapped up in the social dynamics or biases based on who's friends with whom, how this will play out based on that. You can just tell me. Tell me what to do. Please, big brother, I need you. I feel like I'm going crazy over this, and I need you. One more time. Please.